Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to 9th and 10th channel of BYJU'S. I'm your teacher Ankita and I welcome you all in today's class. In today's class, we will be discussing about respiration. So we will be completing all of respiration in today's class. So everyone get ready for an amazing session. In today's class, we'll be discussing about this very important topic, some of the important concept, a recap, right? And please make sure to note down all the important points that we will be discussing in today's class. Apart from that, if you're watching this video live, please make sure to hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, everyone, hit that subscribe button also. And if you're one of them that you're watching this video later, please make sure to watch till the end. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. How are you all? Hello, good evening everyone. Welcome to the class. I hope that I'm clearly audible and visible to each one of you. Okay, very good. Yes. Thank you so much everyone. I can see that. Thank you for sharing that. Everything is perfectly fine. So everyone, in today's class we'll discuss quickly about the respiration. The agenda of today's class, everyone, is to look at the topic of respiration completely. It's a one shot for the respiration. The duration of the class, hopefully, right, we will be able to wind our class in 1 hour. Okay? And everyone, there's a very interesting thing that we have on the thumbnail. Did you notice something on the thumbnail? What special we have today? Yes, what special we have everyone today? Absolutely correct everyone. We will be learning the respiration, right? A quick recap of the respiration, the complete respiration topic by the BYJU'S way of learning everyone. So that's mean that we have something really very special for all of you. Yeah, that is the reason it took us some time to come over here, right? You just fixing something which is really very important. So everyone, I want all of you to stay focused. So let's get started. Yes, I hope that the Josh is really very high and I hope that all of you have hit the like button for the video everyone. Quickly hit the like button for the video and get ready for the class. We don't have the mentee today. It's a really very important topic. I promise we'll have mentee next week, but let's just focus over here. Krishna will take care of that. Thank you so much. Ma'am, oh yeah, I do have my specs. I will be using them and I'll read the chat. Now yes, the monitor is really very close. Awesome everyone, the Josh is really very high. Make sure to hit the like button everyone. Before the session only I should have said, right? Hit the like button. Awesome. Now, let me ask you everyone, right? I want just 2 things from you throughout the session. We will be having the doubt board, right? So please don't ask the doubts in between. Hold your doubts. Let me finish a topic, right? And then we'll have the doubt board discussion. Second thing, please keep a pen and a notebook so that you can note down all the important things. Let's get started. I want to see a last thing. Let's have a smiley chain and we will start. Okay everyone. Now this topic, respiration, is important. We have some of the subtopics in the topic, right, in the very big topic, which are really very important from the exam point of view. So I will be mentioning those topics to you also. So let's get started. Now when we talk about the respiration, let's understand what is respiration. Now a very important definition that we have for the respiration, the process of breakdown of the food in the cell so that there's a release of the energy. We call it as the cellular respiration. To define the respiration is a process by which we get the energy, right? It's called as the respiration. Everyone, can you tell me what are the 2 types of respiration? All of us know that respiration are of 2 different types. We have aerobic respiration which occurs in the presence of oxygen, and then we have anaerobic respiration which occurs in the lack of oxygen, right? Or in the lack of oxygen or in the absence of oxygen, right? Very good, very good. I can see the answers. Awesome everyone. So basically it all depends upon the presence, absence of the oxygen and the lack of the oxygen. So we'll be looking into this detail. And I'm sure all of you have seen this interesting, super important chart. Making a big star over here everyone. This is very important. Now what we have over here is a very important chart. Now every year if you look at the sample papers, question papers, you will find a question from this. Okay, so please everyone pay attention. I will take your doubts after this. After we discuss this flowchart, I will be taking your doubts everyone. Focus over here. Now, What is cellular respiration? The breakdown of the food is happening inside the cell. That's why we call it as cellular respiration. So everyone, let's understand, when you take food, right, eventually we get the energy from the glucose. Now the glucose enters into the bloodstream, right, and it enters into the cell. Okay, it's entered into the cell. In the cytoplasm of the cell, the glucose take a big dip, right? And then we see a series of reaction happening in the cytoplasm of the cell. Now this glucose will be getting converted to pyruvate, right? Now this particular pyruvate is what? It's nothing but a compound. If you break the glucose, what we'll have? We'll have the pyruvate. After the conversion of the glucose, we have the pyruvate. Now this pyruvate has three different story. Everyone, think of this as the hero ka beta. So our hero is glucose. Remember this, everyone? Who is the hero? Who is the hero of this movie, Respiration? Write in the chat box, everyone. Who is the hero? Who is the hero of this movie, Respiration? This is the hero. Okay? Hero is glucose. Ta-da! Okay? Glucose is the hero. And then, of course, hero ka son is pyruvate. Clear? Is pyruvate. Now, it's a story of pyruvate in three different subparts of the movie. When the oxygen is there, what will happen to pyruvate? The oxygen and pyruvate will enter into the mitochondria and they will be producing the energy. ATP is the energy currency of the cells, and mitochondria called as the powerhouse of the cell. So, when in the presence of oxygen in the mitochondria, pyruvate will enter, it will produce CO2, H2O and ATP. The maximum amount of energy that we get, right, of course, is through the mitochondria, because it's the powerhouse of the cell. It makes the energy currency, which is the ATP. Everyone, are we clear? Adenosine triphosphate. ATP ka full form is adenosine triphosphate. 3 phosphates are there. Very good. Everyone, I'm not looking at the chat throughout, so please make sure you stay focused. That's ATP. Now the second story of the pyruvate is that he got a little bit lost and does not have the oxygen, but it's not there. So let's think, everyone. The pyruvate has so much of oxygen. He's very rich, right? He or she is very rich now. Yeah, we have called him son, so yeah, it's he. Right? Pyruvate is super rich when the oxygen is there. Very happy, lavish lifestyle, right? Energy is really very high. But unfortunately, after some time, what we see? There's a lack of oxygen. Now the pyruvate is suffering because they have a lack of oxygen. So what will happen? You have a very big twist, everyone. Even though there's a lack of oxygen, we can see that pyruvate will still convert into some other form which is called as the lactic acid in the muscle cells, right? And they will be releasing the energy. So this is a very important question which usually come in the examination about the athletes. The cramps. Everyone, you agree? Yes. Very good, everyone. I'm sure you remember this. Right, when the athletes run, if you are running a marathon, right, if you're running a marathon, what will happen? You need energy. Your body does not have the enough amount of oxygen. So what will happen at that particular time? You know, the muscles are like, you know what? We need to take an alternative way. We have to take some other path, and they will be starting converting of the pyruvate into the lactic acid, which provides some energy, but once it stays in the body, it causes the cramp, it causes the pain. Clear, everyone? Quick thumbs up. Yes, yes, amazing. Thank you so much. Yes, but I think the whole screen was coming. Just 1 minute, everyone. I think this is also coming, but okay. Yes, hopefully we'll be able to. Everyone, we're just setting something really interesting we have for you. So yes, checking for that. Okay, 1 minute, everyone. Give me a minute. We are just checking something. Yes. This is full screen. Okay, give me a minute, everyone. Very excited, right? So yeah, everyone, we have to quickly revise because we have something very interesting for you. Of course, we will be using the visuals, everyone. Yes, sorted. Yeah. Can I go back? Okay, everyone. Yes. Ta-da! Okay. So now we know that lactic acid are produced in the muscle cells, and along with that, there's a small amount of energy release which will cause the pain. Okay. Then, of course, everyone, now the pyroid have lost everything. Ta-da! It's a sad song is playing in the background, right? Just imagine all of this. You will remember this now. See, we have a very interesting story. See, that is the reason we should have the stories around everything so that we'll remember throughout. अब सोचो पायरोइड बेचारा उसके पास में ऑक्सीजन भी नहीं रहा, थोड़ा बहुत ऑक्सीजन था पहले, अब तो वो भी नहीं रहा. Now what will happen, everyone? So cytoplasm में, in the absence of oxygen, the pyroid is getting converted into the ethanol. Right? Small amount of energy will be released, and there's a release of CO2. Clear, everyone? Yes, all of you, are we clear? Yes, very good, very good. Okay, so remember this, everyone, in the fermentation process, the last process, of course, we call it as a fermentation process, right? Where there's no oxygen. We see this in the yeast and few bacteria. Clear? Ethanol is a type of compound, bache. After the breakdown of the pyroid, we'll see the formation of ethanol. Easy peasy? Okay, everyone. Are we clear with this? Quick thumbs up. Quick thumbs up, everyone. This is super, super important. Very good, very good. Example of the third case, yeast. We have it in yeast. We have it in few bacteria. Good. Now, everyone, all of you remember ATP, right? The energy currency. We all know ATP is what? Adenosine triphosphate. Okay, this is the energy currency. In your textbook, they have given a box, orange color box. Please make sure you read it once. Nothing very important over there, but you should have the understanding. Clear? So ATP, right? How the ATP will become? Of course, ATP will have 3-phosphate. And if you remove this, it's ADP, adenosine diphosphate. It's the energy currency of the cell. Very good. Quick. Awesome. I can see the energy, everyone. I'm really very proud of you. Love the energy in the class. Okay. Now, so we are clear with the very first part, everyone. Pat on our back. Clap, 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 clap. Pat on our back. Yes. Okay. Now, first part of this chapter, which is very crucial, is done. Right? Now, let's move ahead to the easiest topic. All of you, what is this? Can you tell me what I'm doing? What I'm trying to do over here, or actually not trying to do, what I'm doing here. Yes? Yes, what I'm trying to do over here. Breathing, right? Easy. How is CO2 produced in the absence of O2 in the cytoplasm? Neha, it's a very interesting question, but of course, see, we know that there are various other molecules that we have, right? And the production of CO2 is actually related to the yeast reactions, right? If we have studied the fermentation, so during that process, we'll see the release of the CO2. Good, good, everyone. Intelligent boy. Yes, I didn't read your whole message, but yeah, I saw it, but I'll read it later. Yes. Ma'am, can you tell that fermentation occurs due to the presence of CO2? So again, what happens in the fermentation process? There's a reaction. Yeast will get this sugar, right? And then, of course, we see the production of the CO2. And that's how we see the formation of bread, etc. Clear? Okay, yes. Now coming back to the question that I asked you. Yes, everyone. That was breathing. So what is breathing? In a very simple way, breathing is nothing but the inhale of air and exhale of air. Right? In and out. We're not even calling it oxygen and carbon dioxide as this particular point. Now we know that we will be inhaling air. Yet the majority of the air that we inhale has the oxygen. And when we exhale out, we release the carbon dioxide. So inhale and exhale of air, right? You can add now oxygen and CO2 is called as breathing. Now I'm sure all of you are aware about what is the difference between breathing and respiration. I'll give you 15 seconds, everyone. Close your eyes and think about the differences. What is the difference between the respiration and the breathing? Easy. First, of course, one is a mechanical process. Breathing is a mechanical process, where respiration is a chemical process, right? Because reactions are involved, right? Apart from that, everyone, in respiration, we see the release of the energy. Of course, there's no energy release in breathing. Yes, respiration में enzymes are involved. But in breathing, there are no enzymes, right? So three differences, we have it over here with us. So everyone, take a screenshot of this. If you're really very lucky, and if the examiner is really very happy, right? This question can come in your examination. Take a screenshot. Yes. Very good. So, of course, breathing is a physical process. It consumes energy. It is an extracellular process. It's not happening inside the cell. And enzymes are not involved. Cellular, it's a biochemical process, right? There are a lot of chemical reactions involved. It liberates energy. There's a release of the energy. It occurs in the cell. And enzymes are used. Done, done, done. Very good, very good. So now we are clear with this. Now everyone, are you ready for an interesting thing? Now I'm sure that all of you know about the human respiratory system. Yes or no? Yes, this is clear. Now we're moving to the next topic. All of you are clear about the human respiratory system? Right? I asked this question to my every batch of the class 10th, everyone. Can you tell me how many nostrils we have? Yes, I can see a long chain of yes, 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 yes. Yes. Very good. How many nostrils we have, everyone? 2. Wow, some of you are saying 1 also. How many nostrils we have? 2, right? We inhale and exhale, right? So we have 2 nostrils. A very important part of the human respiratory system, everyone. Okay? And some of you are saying 4, 5 now. Okay. For the better understanding, everyone, let's move to the visual part of it. Right? We'll be taking a look over here. So we can freeze the screen and then I'll move. Yes, everyone give us a minute. Yes, we took some time, right? So give us a minute. We will just adjust the screen. Yes, the screen is freeze. Give me 1 minute. Yes. Oh yes, everyone, this is sorted. Everyone, I hope that you can see this. Right? I hope that you can see this, everyone. Yes, give me a quick thumbs up, everyone. Or, ma'am, metabolic gases produced in cellular respiration. Metabolic gases, the metabolism is a process, right? There are various gases. The metabolism is nothing but a type of reactions. Reactions are happening. So, of course, there is a release of the gas here and there, definitely. Okay? Chaliye, everyone look at this. So, this is the human respiratory system. I want all of you to stay focused over here. Now, I can see Jishna is asking a question. Ma'am, which are the enzymes that we have in the respiration? So, of course, we will be discussing them in detail in the higher classes. Maybe by the end of the class, I'll give you some names, but there are so many enzymes which are there. You will be learning them in your higher classes. Okay? Very good. So, everyone, look over here. So what we have, let's take a look. Now, everyone, I want all of you to stay focused. This is the BYJU'S way of learning. We have the visuals that will be staying with you for the longest time, and you will remember the human respiratory system. Let's take a look now. So here we have, everyone, we have the nasal cavity, right? This is the nasal cavity over here. Let's take a little bit zoom in version of this. Okay. See over here, we have the nostrils and then we have the pharynx. So this is the pharynx, everyone. See, this is from here. We will be able to see the air will enter, right? And of course, it will go there. 1 minute. Okay. See over here, from here, the air will enter, right? And from here, it will move in this particular direction. So pharynx is a common passage between the food and the air. Very important question that can be asked anytime, right? So there's a common passage between the food and the air, and that is the pharynx. Lower down, of course, we have the voice box, everyone. See, you and I can speak, and we can see if we can actually feel the vibration. So before the air enters into the trachea, it goes through the larynx, right? Where we have the voice box that we have. And that's how we can actually speak, and that's how we'll be able to make separate, different types of voices and the frequency, E, U, all of that. Then, of course, from there, right, the air enters into the trachea. One thing, everyone, can you quickly tell me about trachea? Trachea is a long pipe. We also call it as a windpipe, right? We call that also as a windpipe. right? Yes, everyone, we call it as a windpipe also. REU, yes, right? And then of course, it has the cartilage shape rings, half cartilage rings like this. And can you tell me the ring of cartilage? Absolutely correct. Now, what is the function of these cartilages ring? These actually help in making sure the trachea is not collapsing. If these rings are not there, C-shaped cartilages rings are not there, the trachea will collapse. And of course, we will not be able to carry the air to the lungs. Very good. Yes, awesome everyone, you know this. Now, let's take a look, right? Let's take a look over here, everyone. Okay, now, what we have from the trachea, what we'll see that we see a long tube going into the two lungs, right? We have two lungs. So, of course, that is the bronchus, bronchioles and bronchi, right? So, we have the bronchi, right? Then we have it divides, and then we have those grape-like structures. Absolutely, very good, everyone. So, what we have over here? Yes. Now, we can see that we have two lungs, interesting two lungs. Now, if you look at the chest, see, this is how inside of the lungs looks. Very good, primary bronchi, absolutely correct. See over here, everyone, can you see this? Yes, very good, very good. Now, I can see a very interesting question. I'll answer that question in a minute. See, everyone over here. Now, if you see, we can see two things. Yes. Okay, so let's see. Can you see this activity wala part? See, I have reduced the activity. And see, can you see the movement of lungs? Yes or no? If you look closely, everyone, you will be able to see that one lung on the right side over here, the one that I'm pointing, is actually expanding and closing. See over here? And if I reduce the speed, we see very less movement. Okay? Yes, interesting, right? So we can definitely say that, yeah, things are moving, contracting and relaxation is happening for sure. Very good. Now, everyone, many of you are asking, ma'am, about the alveoli. So the alveoli are the small sac-like structures that are present, right? And they are the one that plays a super important role in the exchange of gases. Everyone, can you see over here? See what we have. Yes? We can see them going down, contracting and relaxing, contracting and relaxing. So again over here, if you want to check, see, if you are running, everyone, this is how the oxygen is moving. This is how it is going up and down, up and down. Up and down, just for you to remember, right? There's a contraction and the relaxation. Yes. Very good. See over here? Good. Now, let's understand, everyone, a very important concept of the gas exchange. Now, we all know that gas exchange is really very important, right? Let's see, everyone, how we will be able to see the exchange of gases in the alveoli. Now, it's a very simple, very simple thing. Can you see the blue color? Right? We usually represent blue color with what? Very quickly, everyone, I think we have been studying this circulatory system, respiratory systems in class 7th. So we usually represent the blue color with what? O2 or CO2? Very good. So we always mostly represents blue color with the CO2, that is carbon dioxide, and the red color with the oxygen. So what happens, everyone, in the exchange of gases is that when we inhale, the oxygen rushes inside the alveoli. We have good amount of oxygen, right? And of course, it is surrounded by the capillaries, which is carrying the CO2 and the oxygen. So what happens? The concentration of oxygen is more in the alveoli and the concentration of CO2 is more in the capillaries. Now, a very simple thing will happen. Can you tell me what process is happening over here? We have studied this process in class 9th and in class 8th also. When the molecules will move from the higher concentration to the lower concentration, what process we call it as? Awesome! We call that as the diffusion. So with the help of the process diffusion, what we see? We see that the oxygen is moving inside the veins, right, the capillaries, and the carbon dioxide is coming inside these alveoli. So when we breathe out, we release the carbon dioxide, and when we inhale, we have the oxygen. Many of you are asking, ma'am, is it poisonous? So just for the colors, we show like this blue and the red part. Clear, everyone? So everyone, if someone asks you to write the answer in the examination that how the exchange of gases occurs, you will be able to write yes or no? Yes, we call it as deoxygenated, also carbon dioxide, right? Deoxygenated blood, that means that rich with carbon dioxide. Yes. Yes. Nitya, you're absolutely correct. I'm just showing that it has more presence of the CO2. Very good. Okay. Vaishnavi, lactic acid actually help in producing the energy. So basically it is produced. I'll not be able to say that it's producing energy. After the breakdown of the pyruvate, conversion of the pyruvate to lactic acid, there's a release of energy. Lactic acid will get accumulated in the body and later it will get released, but it will take some time. It causes a cramp. It gets accumulated. Okay, everyone, I'll explain that to you again. We have one more amazing visuals for that. Yes, it's not that the veins are kind of bluish in color. That just, we usually use it for the representation. Everyone, are we clear? Quick thumbs up. Aquarius, I'll answer your question in a bit, but give me some time. We will be discussing about the animals. Let's just stay focused. Hagel, we don't have the Krebs cycle in class 10th. You will be learning in class 11th. But we do have a video on the channel. Please, you can go and watch that. Yes, very good. I can see lots of thumbs up and smileys. That means that we are good to go. I will repeat that again. Don't feel sad. I will repeat that again. Right, we will have the revision. But majority of you are clear with it. So everyone, now let's go back to the normal mode, right? So can we freeze the screen again? Yes. So can we freeze the screen? Freeze the screen, yes. Yes, 1 minute everyone. I will just move back. Okay. Yes. Okay, everyone. Sorted. Okay, let's quickly recap. Very quickly, everyone will recap this. So, of course, in our respiratory system, we have nostrils. The common passage is called as the pharynx. Then we have the larynx, right, where the voice box, right? Then we have the trachea, through which the air will pass into the lungs. We have the bronchus. We have the lungs, and of course, we have the bronchioles. And on the bronchioles, right at the end, we have the alveoli. And inside the alveoli, everyone, what we will see the exchange of gases. I'm taking a moment, everyone. I will spend some time over here. Please focus. Those of you who have doubt in the exchange of gases, I want you to wait for 1 minute. I'm explaining this. So we have the oxygen and we have the carbon dioxide and red blood cells. We can clearly see this, right? We can clearly see this. Okay. Yes. So here, everyone, you can see that. Can you see? If you look closely, everyone, on the RBCs, can you see this? On the red blood cells, we can see the this is a red blood cell. You'll be able to see a blue color ball and a red color ball. Yes or no? Yes or no, everyone? Can you see that? Over here. See, can you see this? Yes, very good, yes. So this is how the exchange of gases is happening. From one side, we have the RBCs carrying the, RBC carrying the CO2. Right, they're coming from here. And oxygen is coming. So what they're doing, so this CO2 is getting replaced and O2 and getting attached to this RBC. So this is exchange of gases. Clear, everyone, how the exchange of gases is happening with a simple process of diffusion. Clear? We'll see the movement from the higher concentration to the lower concentration, and that process is called as diffusion, and that's what is happening inside the alveoli, and that's how the exchange of gases occurs. The exchange of CO2 and O2. Yes, everyone. Very good. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, so everyone, I'll just play this animation again. Please look it very closely. I'm sure you will be able to understand. I'm moving aside, see. Very good. Yes, very good. Okay, everyone. So we are clear with this. Avishika, usually in a technical terms, right, the scientists kind of use it in the same way. Yes. Avisha, I've answered your question. Ma'am, how the diffusion of CO2 is happening? There is only exchange of CO2. But see, if you see over here, we can see oxygen also. Right? Very good. Diffusion process is a process where the molecules from the higher concentration will move to the lower concentration. Why capillary consists of CO2? Sorry, oxygen they are taking. Okay. Okay, everyone. Very good. So let me just draw it for you so that we have the better clarity. See, my drawing is not that great, so let's see what I can do. So everyone, when we inhale, what we get? Quickly repeat after me. When you inhale, what comes to our lungs? Right? When we inhale, what comes to our lungs? O2, 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 right? Yes? Clear? We get the oxygen. Of course, when we inhale, of course, we have other gases, but we are focusing on oxygen. Now, just assume that this is the capillaries. Now, many of you are asking what are capillaries? They are very thin blood vessels, bache, which are carrying the blood. Okay? Now, this capillary is coming, right, from the body and it is carrying the CO2 rich blood. Clear? Everyone, are we clear up to here? Quick thumbs up. Very good. Very good. So see, they are coming from the body, right? Of course, you remember we have studied in the circulatory system. When we breathe, there's a connection with the heart also, right? That process is also happening. So we have the CO2 rich blood, which is called as deoxygenated blood, right? Coming over here. It is surrounding the alveoli. Now, there is a difference of the concentration. We have more CO2 here and we have more oxygen here. Yes or no? Quickly everyone, do you agree? The plus signs over here shows the more amount, yes? We clearly say that this is happening. Now, if you have something which you have in largest number, what you will do, you will give, right? You will say, please take it from me. You know, I have a plenty of it, you take. So that's what is happening over here. The process is called as diffusion. The molecules from the higher concentration will move to the lower concentration. So the oxygen will come into the capillaries and CO2, which has a higher concentration in the capillaries, will move into the alveoli. So this is how the movement will happen, and that's how we see that the exchange of gases is happening. Everyone, are we clear now? You can take a screenshot of this also. They contain more CO2 because they're coming from the body collecting all the CO2. Very good. Ta-da! Awesome, everyone. Good. Now that we are clear with this, let's move ahead to something really very interesting. And I can see there are few of you still have small doubt. Maybe it's the first time you're watching this session. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Apart from that, if you want to learn more in detail, we have done these videos already, which are there on the channel. It's in the playlist, which is pinned down in the comment section. So please go and watch these sessions. What is cellular respiration in detail? Aishwarya ma'am did the detailed session of the human respiratory system. And of course, now we have this class. Okay? Everyone clear? Thumbs up. Good. Hearts in the bombs. Very good, everyone. Kidney will be taking it later. We are on respiration. We will reach their excretion also. Okay. Everyone, now I want you to breathe. Can you do this for me? Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, everyone. Now we will be discussing about something very important. We are clear with the respiration. We are clear how we are getting the energy inside the cell. We are clear what are the different parts of our respiratory system, right? Now let's understand the mechanism of the respiration, of the breathing, how our body is working. Now, everyone, we have two lungs, yes or no? Yes? Tell me everyone, how many lungs we have? We can clearly see over here we have 2 lungs, right? We breathe, right? We have inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. And do you think that only lungs are playing that part, or do we have other parts or other organs which are helping? Tell me everyone. Yes? Very good, very good. We have 2 lungs and of course we have other parts also. What are the other parts? We have diaphragm. Very good, very good. Then of course we have the muscles which are attached to the rib cage, right? Everyone, our chest comes out, right? When we inhale and exhale, we can feel that our chest is moving up and down, up and down. We all have experienced that. So now let's understand everyone how this whole thing is happening, and we call it as the mechanism of breathing. Again, a very important topic from the exam point of view. Here, let's get started everyone, and then of course we'll be learning this with the help of the visuals, amazing visuals, and I'll be checking your knowledge also there. So we have the chest cavity, which is a hollow space, right, inside which we have our lungs. Okay, and of course it's there to protect the lungs. Then you have the diaphragm, right? Thin muscular band-like structure that actually help in the inhale and the exhale. Basically, it separates the chest cavity from the abdomen cavity. It's kind of a band in between. Okay, how many of you have seen that rubber band? Essay. See over here? See? Right? I'm sure you have seen a muscular structure that is there, right? Now, let's understand what is happening, everyone. Okay? Let's take a look over here. Now, this is super important. Super, super important. Everyone, now you breathe in. Right? Breathe in, everyone. Breathe in. Right? Yes, very good, Priya. So when you breathe in, what happens? You can see there's a pull. Okay, how many of you experience there's a pull? When you breathe in, right, you can feel there's a pull inside your body. Are you experiencing it? Do that. Breathe along with me, everyone. Breathe in. You can see something is pulling you down. Yes, you can see there's a pull. What is that pull? That pull is because of the diaphragm that is going downwards. See, this particular diaphragm is going downwards so that it can actually give more space to the lungs, so that the lungs can expand. Ha ha ha. I will expand. Once the lungs will expand, what will happen? We have the chest cavity will increase. Now there's more space. It's just like those babies, right? The flower. It's there and suddenly it just become this. Right? So yeah, that is happening. Lungs are happy now. Yes, now I have my own space. So what the lungs does, right? Now suddenly the chest cavity is increasing. Right? So what we see, there's an increase in the volume. We have more volume to fill now. And rib cage moves upward. Yes? Right? What happens? The rib cage move upwards. Clear everyone? So are we clear? What is happening? Diaphragm moving down. Volume increasing. Rib cage moving outward. Yes? Easy peasy? Vaishnavi, I'll take your question. Higher concentration means they have more concentration of that particular molecule. Okay. Everyone, what is the opposite of it? Chalo. Now you have to help me with this. Okay, Priya, can you write it out again? Yes. Everyone, jaldi se tell me. See, diaphragm was going down. So what will happen in out? In and out, right? So we studied that when we breathe in, the diaphragm is moving down. What will happen when we breathe? When we exhale out, what will happen? It will move upwards. Everyone, we are comparing. So from moving downwards, it will move upwards. Very good. Very good. Then the volume of the chest will increase or decrease? Very good. Yes. The volume of the chest will decrease. Now it has less space. Right? The chest cavity will squeeze it. The lungs are becoming small again. Then what will happen? The rib cage will go from upward to downwards. Now you tell me you have understood this. Such an easy concept, right? We keep on thinking it's very difficult. But can you imagine, everyone, it's such an easy concept? Yes, give me a thumbs up, everyone. I will repeat this again. Don't worry. We have a very interesting game for you over here. Yes? In and out. So easy, right? Chalo. Now, take a screenshot of this also for your better understanding. And we will move to the game now. A very interesting visuals I have for you. Okay. I will repeat, Epic, don't worry, I will repeat. Can we freeze the screen? Give me a minute. Yes, everyone, we're just fixing it in the TV form. Yes. I can't see. It's still not done. Now it's there. Yeah. Everyone, yeah, it took some time, but yeah, here we are. I hope that all of you can see the screen. Yes? Everyone, I hope that you can see the screen and I'm audible to you. No, bache, windpipe and food pipe are different. They are not connected. So there's a flap-like structure called as epiglottis, which makes sure the food is not entering into the windpipe. Avisha, I've answered your question. Jishna will answer that question. Give me a minute, we'll answer that question. Yes, okay. So everyone see the observation. Observe what happens when the rubber sheet is pushed up and down. Some of you were saying, ma'am, breathing is easy. It's like push and pull. And here we have, right? So let's see everyone. Okay, which one I should pick one? You tell me. We have two options over here. We have put the sheet down or push the sheet up. Which option you want? Yes, think. Quickly, the first option, okay, I can see pull down. Okay, let's pick the pull down, everyone. So everyone see over here. If we pull down, what will happen? We're actually inhaling. Volume is really very high. Pressure is low. And the air will move inside the lungs. This is what we just understood, right? Give me a minute. I'll just change over here. Okay. See everyone, what is happening over here? Can you see? We can see the expansion. So what happens? Lungs are expanded, right? You can see that there's an expansion in the lungs. Yes? Noor, please don't spam. I'll answer your question, but please don't spam. The sheet is a diaphragm. Absolutely correct, Neha. Right? We can see the expansion of the lungs. Balloon represents the lungs over here. Right? And then what is happening? We know that volume, we can see that volume is really very high. Volume is really very high. Pressure is low. Right? And what will happen? The air will move inside. This is down. This is diaphragm. Clear? Clear everyone? Done. Good. Now, right? Now let's talk about the other part. Okay, let me ask you a question, everyone. Can you read this question? Okay. I hope that all of you can read this question. Can we zoom a little bit? It's possible from our side. Can we zoom a little on this particular screen? Yeah. Just a little bit zoom. Okay, yeah, we are fixing it, everyone. Just give us a minute. Can you just pay attention? I am just reading the question. Yes, the question is, we have to identify the correct option from the following. In the diaphragm represent the rubber sheet and the lungs represent the balloon. What will happen, everyone, when we inhale or exhale? Yes? What will happen? We have to identify the correct option if the diaphragm is a rubber sheet and lungs are the balloons. What will happen? Okay, I will pick the answer. See, volume will be high or low. Good. I can see volume will be high. Very good. And of course, pressure will be low. So option number 3, oops, it's incorrect. Volume is high, pressure is low. Yes, option number 2 is correct. Very good, very good. I know that everyone, it's not that visible, but you know what? We have this with us. You can definitely explore. We will leave the link, right? You will be able to see this. Okay. Interesting, right? Okay. Now let's go back, everyone. Let's see this observation. See over here, when we exhale, what will happen?
Volume inside the jar decreases.
Yes, when we exhale, there's the opposite, right? The pressure become high, volume become low, easy. And of course, the diaphragm moves up and the chest cavity moves down. Very good. Yes. Everyone, there's an easy way to remember this. Okay. See over here. Okay, here. So, inhale. Everyone, what will happen if we inhale? Can you quickly write? Can you help me with writing what? If we inhale, what will happen? Yes. Everyone, just stay focused. I'm explaining it again. So, when we inhale, what happens? Diaphragm moves downwards. Note down this, everyone. It moves downwards. Yes or no? We know that diaphragm will move down. Then volume will increase. Yes. And the rib cage, right? The rib cage cavity will move upward. Easiest. Now let's see what will happen when we exhale. What will happen? The diaphragm will move upward. I can see the answers, everyone. Thank you so much for helping me. Then volume will decrease and the rib cage will move downward. Easy. We don't have Menti. Please don't spam. We don't have Menti today. Click. Done, everyone. See, pressure is not there in our syllabus. So, we will not be discussing it. If you want to remember, you can. Let me write it for you so that if you want to remember this point, you can. So, pressure in this case will be very low. And pressure in this case will be very high. Done? Done, done, done. Yes, I've written the pressure. Quick thumbs up, quick thumbs up. Everyone, you can take a screenshot. Yes, awesome, awesome, awesome. Very good. So I'm sure you will remember this now. And this is the foundation, everyone. On this, in the higher classes, you'll be learning more. Okay. Now let's go back. Let's go back to our PPT, right? So can we freeze the screen again? Yes. Thank you. Can I? Yeah. Oh, it's not freezed. Oh, yeah. Put me back. Okay, here everyone, we are here. हाँ, मैम आ गई, मैम कहीं नहीं गई थी. अच्छा, everyone, with this one particular topic which is not there in your textbook, but it came in your examination, right? This was just one thing you remember, everyone. So the residual volume, what is that? So when we breathe in and when we breathe out, right, what happens? There is air which always remain in the lungs. Everyone, I'm sure if you are into yoga and meditation, they will tell you, exhale out all the air. Even if you exhale out all the air by giving so much pressure, right, there will be still some air inside your lungs. And that air ka volume is called as the residual volume. Everyone clear? This is important. Zarina ma'am, you told us class 11th also with 10th in this chapter, it's all same. Yes. Very good. Okay, so please do remember this. It's a very important thing. Okay. Yes, I'll share the notes with you on Telegram. Very interesting question. Why does it remain? See, our body cannot function with that. So it has to be there. Even though, right, even though we do that, it has to be there so that, of course, the various functions can be there and it actually prevents it from the collapsing. It actually prevents the collapsing of the lungs. That's why the air is needed. Yes. Ta-da! Good. Okay. Everyone, let's get into the organisms, right? So with this, we're actually done with the humans. Now let's discuss about the animals. Looks very beautiful, right? We should appreciate. See, everyone, please make sure you hit the like button. Tripti ma'am took a lot of effort in making this, right? We all search for amazing visuals so that you will remember it throughout your time whenever you talk about respiration. See, this looks amazing, right? It looks like we are swimming with the fishes. Okay, so let's understand, everyone, how we will see how the fish actually breathe. I can see the answers already. Ma'am, fish breathe through gills. Very good. Kind of a Nemo. Yeah, they are that only, I guess. Yeah, does not have the name, but yeah, the goldfish. Yes, so we know that fishes actually breathe through the gills. And that's a very important question, everyone, which is usually asked in the examination. We know that fish takes oxygen from the dissolved water. So if this is a water, oxygen is dissolved into it. It's kind of mixed. But can I ask you one simple question? The amount of oxygen which is present in the water is more than land or less than land. For example, you are on a land and water. Where you will have more oxygen? On the piece of land. This is the land, we have the trees, and this is water. Less, right? So in the water, we have less dissolved oxygen. We have more air on the land because, of course, more area, and of course we have more oxygen. So poor fishes, pavam fishes, everyone, you know what they have to do? Because they have less oxygen, they have to breathe faster. Right? Their breathing rate is really very fast. Just imagine, they keep on breathing. That is the reason that they have to breathe fast. Their breathing rate is fast because they have to take the oxygen very quickly, which is less present already. Right? So a question is clear. Why the breathing rate of the aquatic animals is more than the land animals? Clear? See, this is how we learn, right? Such an easy thing. And now you have mastered this topic. So here, everyone, you can take a screenshot. Fish can breathe underwater by using the gills, right? Fish gets less oxygen in the water. That's why the breathing rate is high. Yes. Then why the fishes die if we take them out of the water? Spongy Bob, interesting question. Because the gills cannot take the oxygen directly from the air. They're kind of designed to take the oxygen through water only. Okay? That goes directly into their body. Ah, very interesting. Deva, thank you for sharing that interesting fact. Ma'am, what about those who get difficulties in breathing? Roshni, of course, we will, in physics, I'm sure, you will be talking about, you must have studied about the mountaineer who goes on a higher altitude level, or the people who are living at a higher altitude, right? What happens? They have more of amount of RBCs, right? And of course, few people like us, for example, if I want to climb the Mount Everest, do you think I can climb? No, right? I'll not be able to breathe there. It will take some time, not some time, it will take a lot of time for me to get accustomed to it, right, to the environment. So of course, a person who is not able to breathe, sometimes it could be of various disorders also, right? There are various factors to it. But yeah, the amount of atmospheric pressure, the amount of air that is present is a very important factor. If we are talking about a normal individual. Awesome. Everyone. Now, as a very interesting question, I always ask you, the last topic, everyone, just need you a few more minutes. Everyone, can you tell me how our best friends, plants, breathe? Right? How many of you know that plants are our best friend? Tell me, everyone, can you tell me how our plants breathe? Our plants breathe. First of all, the question should be, do the plants really breathe or not? What do you think, everyone? Plants do breathe. Do they perform respiration? Very good, very good. I can see that. Many of us saying, ma'am, yes, they perform respiration, right? Of course, there's exchange of gases through stromata. There's one more organ. I'm sure you have studied in class 9, but let's just quickly refresh it. So plants, everyone, have what? They have the stromata. Now stromata are the tiny opening that are present on the leaf, right? And when they open and they close, the stromatal pore, with the help of guard cells, we will see the exchange of gases. CO2 will move in, oxygen will go out. During the respiration, oxygen will go out and CO2 will come out, similarly like us. Then apart from that, we have the lenticels. Right? We have the lenticels and they also help in the breathing, exchange of gases. I'm sorry, we cannot call it as breathing, but the exchange of the gases. Clear, everyone? So, the plants also respire by simple stromata and the lenticel structures. Clear? Yes. Okay, interesting. Roots also, yeah, but the exchange is very less as compared to the these two. Very good. Okay, now everyone, this is what we have studied, right? We have cellular respiration, circulatory system, mechanism of breathing, and respiration in fishes. Clear? Very good. Give me a minute, everyone. We have one more last important thing for all of you. The last important thing, I have an amazing visual again. Yes? Okay, everyone close your eyes and tell me, not even if you don't close your eyes, it's perfectly fine. All your doubts are clear. I'm sure it could be that, when we are so many of us are here in the class, it could be that, there are few doubts, but if you watch our previous videos, I'm sure all of your doubts will be clear. Yes? Very good. So Tabraiser, I need your help. Yes. Very good, everyone. Ma'am, which is the higher concentration of oxygen or carbon dioxide? See, again, in the human body, when we talk about, right, concentration of oxygen and carbon dioxide keep on changing when we inhale and exhale, right? Very good. Ma'am, is it same while we are swimming? Think about it. Just 1 minute. 1 minute, everyone. Give me some time. Can you give me a minute? You can freeze the screen now. Is it freeze?
Dissolved in water through gills.
Yes, everyone, I hope that you can see the screen. Yes, very good. Everyone, can you see this fish? See, can you see the gills over here? Yeah, ma'am is back now. Yeah, something is happening in the system. So here and there things are moving. Yes, so everyone see over here. So we know that the fishes actually breathe through the gills. Easy peasy. Fishes. Okay.
They breathe in the oxygen dissolved.
Okay, now you tell me about the frog. Many of you are asking about the gills and the skin, right? Here, let me see everyone. So we know that the amphibians, right? The amphibians like frog breathe through their lungs on land when they are on the land, and when they are in the water, they breathe through the gills, right? And of course, so basically not through the gills directly, but they have a moist skin, right? Skin, very good. Lungs and the skin, very good. What about the whale, everyone? What do you think about the whale? Whale will breathe through the skin, through gills. What do you think about the lungs? Whale. Now whale actually come to the surface and of course breathe in the air through the lungs and blow out the air through the blowhole that they have, right? They release the CO2 through there. So of course, a whale is a mammal. So we know that the whale will be using the lungs only. Yes. Clear, everyone? Are we clear? Yes? Good. Everyone, what is the like target we have? I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you that. Hit the like button, everyone. How many likes we have? 127. Nice. Good. I can see many people ask what is epiglottis. Epiglottis, bache, is a flap-like structure, right? If I draw over here. So epiglottis is a flap-like structure like this. So it covers the food pipe. Okay? Sorry, it covers the windpipe so the food cannot go. So basically, if the food will come the food will fall on the epiglottis and that goes into the food pipe and not into the windpipe. Clear? Yes. Are we clear? Okay, very good. Yes. Everyone, are we clear with this? Jaldi se tell me. Okay. Okay, let me just go back, everyone. Okay, here we go. Okay, I have to move like this only. Yes. So everyone, in today's class, we have discussed that how the respiration happens and how it is really very important process for all the living organisms where they can exchange the gases. Okay. Stomata and the lenticels. Ma'am, where the lenticels are present? Lenticels are present on the stem, on the bark of the tree. Lenticels is nothing but a small opening that is there on the plants and the trees that actually help in the exchange of gases. Yes, very good. Yes, I'm really sorry. I will be starting the history class. Very good. Ma'am, why is moist skin required? It actually helps in the easy exchange of gases. Aquarius, yeah, I'm really sorry I forgot the question. So, the arthropoda, right? The insect family has the trachea and the book lungs, right? And we have the molluscans, and the next question was molluscans. They have the lungs, kind of a lungs, right? Comb lungs, we usually say. Good, good, good. Okay, George, so of course, these two processes are a process, of course, where we have the making of the, coming together and the breaking together. So, if I have to say photosynthesis, for example, A plus B is giving us C, right? And if we break down C, we have A plus B. What is the difference between these two? Can you quickly tell me, everyone, what is the difference between these two reactions? Jaldi say, what is the difference between these two reactions? Yes? Right? Okay, 1 minute, everyone. Yes, I can see the answers. So we know that in this, we can see the product coming together and we have the formation. Something that we see in photosynthesis, yes or no? You're discussing about the chemistry combination and decomposition. Very good, I'll tell Kriti ma'am. Yes, so see everyone what is happening over here. We can see the product are coming together and then they are giving us right? These two reactants are coming together and giving us a product. So in this, of course, we have the greatest example of photosynthesis, where the raw materials are coming together and, of course, giving the result. So this is a anabolic reaction. Which reaction is this? This is an anabolic reaction. Something is being formed. In catabolism, what we see, the larger molecule is broken down to the smaller particle. Hazel, you were the first one to give the answer. Very good. Zarina will discuss this later. Bache, give me some time. Or I'll write the answer in the comment section below. Yes? Clear everyone about the catabolism and the anabolism. Ma'am, how does the hemoglobin transport oxygen? So hemoglobin, it's there in the RBC, it get attached right to the oxygen. That's how the transportation happens. Yes. Awesome, everyone. Okay, can I ask you a very interesting question? Very simple question. 10th class. Tomorrow, I'm planning to take a class, right? Do you think you'll be able to join? Tell me, everyone. Tomorrow, we are planning to start the history class. How many of you will be able to join? I'll tell you. I will answer the question, Glottiska. Give me some time. I'm just asking you. Everyone at 5 p.m. tomorrow, how many will be able to join the class? I want to see. I'm not sure whether we can have the percentage polls, wala. Ready. I can see the ready answer. Yes. Very good. Yes, very good. Okay. So we'll plan it out. Okay. You will be aware about, just check the channel, right? You can see in the community post if the class is there. I want all of you to come. You're saying all of you will come. Nice. Okay, now Manu, glottis is nothing, but as we say that it is a part of the larynx, right? It consists of the vocal cords, right? It consists of the vocal cords. Glottis ka answer. Manu, I have answered your question, bache. Yes. Okay, closing and the opening of the stomata is it in the photosynthesis wala part. So, the closing of the stomata and the opening of stomata is controlled by the guard cells when the water move in and out, right? So, if the water is moving inside the guard cells, it will swells up. The pore is open, stomatal pore is open. If the water moves out of the guard cells, what will happen? The cells will shrink and the stomatal pore will close. Yes, Vaishnavi, it does that. Very good. Kidney shaped guard cells. Yes, very good. So everyone, are we clear? Everyone, I know that we have to end the class because Khushu ma'am is waiting for all of you because it's an amazing session. Okay, this is a very interesting question. Everyone, H2, hemoglobin has a greater friendship with which molecule? CO2 or O2? This is a homework question, everyone. Right? This is a homework question. Please do write the answer in the comment section. Very easy question I'm asking you today because you have studied all the things. Okay? So our favorite HB hemoglobin, right, who is his best friend? CO2 or O2? Interesting. I can see the answers already, but I will be waiting for you to write in the comment section, everyone. With this, everyone, I would love to end the class. I hope that everyone, you have enjoyed the class, right? Yes, please make sure to hit the like button for the video, everyone. Share with your friends and subscribe to the channel. And a pinky promise to your teacher, everyone, that you will read the NCERT textbook. Yes, I will pin the first comment. Pakka, I will do that. Thank you so much. Yes, pinky promise to your teacher. Muskan, we have to answer that question. Right? I will not forget, Zarina. The pakka se. Everyone, right? So, please make sure to read the textbook. What will happen now? You have gone through the chapter. Right? You have gone through the entire respiration. You have seen the visuals. You have listened to me. You have seen the PPT also. So, everything is like full-fledged. Right? It's all round learning we had. The cherry on the cake is that if you read the textbook today or maybe in this week, that information will stay with you forever. So please make sure to read the respiration part from the textbook. Okay? With that, everyone, I'll end my class. Lots of love to each one of you. Please make sure to watch all the sessions. If you have doubt, go and watch the playlist which is there on the channel, right? And which is there in the link made description to be here. You can go and check that out also. We will have the mentee, pakka, pinky promise from your teacher also. Even I'm promising. Yes, accuracy it's 38. Very good. In some cases we have the other numbers also, but yeah. Okay, with that, everyone, I'll say bye-bye. Lots of love to each one of you. Keep yourself super healthy and super safe and keep on learning with BYJU'S. Bye-bye, everyone. Lots of love. Hearts. Bye-bye.